Hi everyone and welcome back. Welcome to my brand new Udemy course, and in this Udemy course we are going to talk about everything in NestJS. So NestJS is a powerful Node.js backend framework which is helping us to build the powerful APIs, build a structured code with the TypeScript heavy and inspired by Angular design. So what we are going to do in this whole course, it is divided into 6 and 7 big modules. The first module is the basics, where we are going to talk about the basic fundamentals of NestJS, and then we will talk about intermediate advanced, which covers NestJS testing, NestJS microservices, NestJS GraphQL, building a microservices in the NestJS with the 12-factor principles, NestJS advanced things like NestJS integrations, NestJS event emitter, NestJS with the external integration, Elasticsearch, Redis, Postgres, different kind of databases, NestJS with the different ORMs, either different databases and the ORMs, TypeORMs, MongoDB, SQLite, Prisma, lots of advanced things. And then NestJS microservices, which talks about TCP based, AMQP based, or Redis PubSub based, different set of microservices. So individual modules is going to be very big. So I can give you the overall agenda, what we are going to talk about. So we are going to talk about NestJS basics. Basics, it means basic fundamentals, where you will get familiar with what is NestJS, why we need it, how to build APIs with the NestJS, how to basic structure the NestJS in NestJS CLI, dependency injections, API routes, controllers, different building blocks like services, controllers, providers, pipe, filters, middlewares, and testing, and end-to-end request flow of when the request enters into the NestJS framework, what all different building blocks it is touching. NestJS is not a rocket science. It is built on top of the Express, but it has now granular separations. There are controllers, there are services, there are pipes, filters, and every of these building blocks have their own single responsibility, and it is very TypeScript heavy. So developers love to write NestJS because it provides a structure. It is really a production ready backend framework. It has a proper test framework with the Jest providing the testing. It has a good support for deployment. You can use a Nest CLI. It is providing the separations of concern. You can create modules, shared modules, core modules. When you look at the Angular application, it is heavily inspired based on that. And because those are the things which were missing from the Express or any other backend framework. That's why NestJS is really very popular. So these are like lots of things which we are covering in the basic fundamentals. Here I will not touch any advanced stuff. Here I will make you comfortable with the NestJS. Then we will talk about intermediate and the advanced stuff. So now rest of all the modules will be the advanced modules, where we are going to use Monorepo because we are going to build lots of applications. It's better to build a Monorepo. Then we will Dockerize, error handling, dynamic module, TypeORM, SQLite, Mongoose, all different databases, because you can be storing data in the MongoDB, MySQL, or Postgres. Then unit test cases, then advanced modules, how to do asynchronous thing with the NestJS, event emitter, server-side events, WebSocket, queues, how NestJS works with the Fastify adapter, NestJS integration with the Redis, Elasticsearch, Twilio, all these external integration. Then NestJS GraphQL is going to be the big module, because I'm going to cover everything here, the module federations, GraphQL with the code first and schema first approach, then NestJS microservices, which are TCP based, gRPC based, and real world example of the microservices. And in AWS world, and because when you are building an application, we also need to think about how we can deploy on AWS and how we can take the advantage of serverless things, SNS, SQS, and all those things. So these are just you can say trailer of all those concepts which I'm going to cover, but there is a lot, right? It is divided into the 5 building blocks, 5 or 6 modules: basic, intermediate, and advanced. Advanced is all about how we can deploy the NestJS as a Lambda on AWS, how we can use a CDK. In the intermediate, NestJS GraphQL, NestJS with the microservices, NestJS with the testing. In the basic and intermediate, NestJS with the different databases, Dockerizing NestJS, building a NestJS microservices. Big bang course. You can rely on not on this video. You can also check my trailer videos of each and every module. I'm covering a lot of aspect, and it is going to be 50+ hours course. So welcome to the NestJS 2025 Big Bang course.